As a construction company executive, you have the most important job in the company. No one works until you find a client. This video argues that there is a fantastic opportunity to sell your company's building services. In your capacity, you are not a builder, you are a salesperson. And the patron saint of executive salespeople is Steve Jobs. He sold something that didn't exist, the future, at a 1,000% markup. Which brings me to SuperRail. SuperRail is an opportunity to sell the future at a 1,000% markup. SuperRail offers the greatest potential earnings for the very least risk. So allow me to explain what SuperRail is and how it can be built for pennies on the dollar. SuperRail is an integrated utility transit infrastructure built using an automated construction process. SuperRail is built by arranging 4 or more conveyor belts to form the outside profile of a concrete beam. A backplate is placed to channel the concrete between the conveyors and to allow steel reinforcing cable to be fed into the beam. Either pipe plugs or pipe feeds are inserted into the conveyor die assembly to create channels within the extruded concrete beam. The end result is a concrete beam of indefinite length that resembles a standing concrete block. As the beam is pulled out of the conveyor belts, it extends along the proposed rail route. Sections of the protruding beam are cut off, and a beam-mounted crane is used to emplace these sections as proceeding columns. Support rollers are placed on each column to allow the extension of the rail utility beams. Tenfold improvements in cost, risk, speed of construction, and quality make this an exceptional opportunity. A tenfold cost reduction is realized as most labor is eliminated due to the automated construction process and the simplicity of building over and between installed infrastructure. Financial risks are minimized due to the simplified 3-step construction process of digging, cutting, and placing of columns. Construction speeds of as fast as 3 feet per minute or 6 miles per week are conceivable. Simultaneous fabrication units could make 1,000-mile installations in a year, which otherwise might take a decade. 10 times greater value is realized due to the integration of form and function. A SuperRail can be embossed with concrete impressions using the conveyor belt as a printing press. High-power transmission line is hardened against vandalism and protects against fires. Pipelines pose no risk of undetected leaks. Rail can provide both low and high-speed service, and the entire route can be served with utility and transit services. The best parts of this opportunity are being able to make a great contribution to society, getting to influence the routes, basking in the accolades, and getting to do it for 20 years competition-free. Most business opportunities offer slim and/or nebulous advantages. 10% returns on investments are considered good. This opportunity offers stratospheric returns with almost no risk. As a company, if you wait on an RFP or RFQ, you have to invest much to gain just a single project. If instead you sell a far superior idea, it can yield a trainload of projects. But the real opportunity here isn't the rail projects themselves, but the development opportunities they open. A rail that can provide full utility and transit services at all points along its path turns millions of acres of undeveloped property into property ripe for development, and puts your company in the driver's seat of that development. The only thing holding back high and low speed rail in this country is cost. If your company makes it affordable, private financing will provide the funds and governments will provide the authorizations. If you believe your company can cut and emplace 20 to 100 ton columns on hourly intervals and would rather build a legacy than a building, perhaps you can build the rail of the future.